This is the Deseret News National Edition, when your family needs to know more.
Good morning and welcome to our program. I'm Dave McCann. This week we observe Veterans Day and honor the men and women who've made great sacrifices for our country. 1/4 of military personnel returning from Iraq and Afghanistan are suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. Deseret News photographer Jeff Allred shows us how service dogs are helping set some of these veterans free.
Interestingly, Liberty, whose name represents kind of freedom, her journey began going into a place with a whole lot less freedom than most of us would be comfortable with. And she responded really well and is responding well. Liberty is a fairly special dog. She was paired with Caleb at a very early kind of point. It was actually Caleb who suggested, could Liberty go into the prison and get some training and then work with me.
I was blown up quite a few times in Iraq and Afghanistan. It's tough when you're getting shot at, when your friends, bleed out in front of you. It changes you.
Depending on what study you look at, 20 to 40% of our vets are coming back with diagnosable mental illnesses. And a part of their treatment is to push themselves to reconnect and to step out and go do some grocery shopping or go see friends, etc. The relationship with the dog allows the veteran to make mistakes in communication or in training. On one level, the dog needs to go for a walk. I mean, there's basic fundamental care that needs to happen, and if the veteran's responsible for that, then that's something outside of him or herself to care for.
My dog Liberty, she's 4 years old, beautiful dog. In whole, getting this amazing bond with this animal.
I have no idea what a dog is thinking, but one of the big focuses of our program is to help a veteran communicate, train, educate in a way that makes sense to the dog. We decided to choose patriotic names, so we had Liberty and Jet and Glory and Captain, etc. And also then to watch Liberty then step out of the role in the prison on the weekends and be paired with Caleb and start to kind of reconnect. No matter what, that relationship is better because of the time that she spent in there, because of the participation that Caleb has had with our program while she's been in there. So each of them has kind of gone along on a course. And so we're seeing it kind of come to fruition now. Over the last 6 months, what has evolved is a core of pretty dedicated women who have a job to do.
I love you. 3 syllables, I love you. Good girl.
I did not anticipate at all how powerful it would be for me to watch them commit to something that they will never touch on the outside. Once the dog has been moved on, they will never know where it goes, and they will never touch that dog again. And day after day, there's this selfless giving. It is an experience that is and has already shaped and changed my worldview to be working that closely with them.
The Deseret News National Editions put together a special series about the bond between these dogs and veterans. Photographer Jeff Allred and reporter Lois Collins here with us this morning. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Both spent a lot of time on this topic. Lois, how difficult is it for these veterans to come home and get re-engaged with civilian life?
I think it depends on the veteran, but some of them come home with a lot of baggage in terms of post-traumatic stress, and they have different degrees of support systems too. So for some it can be extraordinarily hard.
What did you see in your experience with taking these pictures that left an impression?
These vets are lonely in some cases. They don't have family. Some of them don't, some do, but these dogs fill that void. And it's amazing the love they have for these dogs and how much it enriches their life.
What is it about a dog and a companion or owner or whatever that allows them to unite like this?
It's really, really basic. The dog listens, The dog doesn't judge you, and it's happy to see you. One of the vets told me, it doesn't matter whether I've been gone 5 minutes or 5 hours, this dog is happy to see me, and he loves me, and that's all that matters.
Of the inmates that actually get to participate in training these dogs, what did you notice about that bond?
Some of these inmates have done some bad things, and they will never see their freedom again. So by training these dogs, it gives them a bit of redemption. And when these dogs go to the veterans with the PTSD, they love them and they appreciate them. And so these inmates are doing a great service. It's good for everybody.
Lois, how is it determined who gets help from one of these dogs?
Well, sometimes the soldiers come in or the veterans come in and they have a dog in mind that they want to have trained, and that's great. They look for dogs with certain traits, certain personalities that will work with the program, that will respond to the training, and then they pay attention to the vets and the dogs and the interaction and try to make the right match for them. And sometimes they miss and they have to try again, but it's a kind of a personality thing.
Great program.
Fabulous program.
Not going anywhere, getting bigger and better?
I think so.
All right, we appreciate your efforts, both in picture and in word. Thank you very much. You can read much more about service dogs and their contributions with Lois Collins at national.deseretnews.com. Next, America's welfare state has a controversial history. A look at the tragedy of compassion in the U.S. with author Marvin Olasky.